So team, I have received a great question a couple times this week. So I felt like it was a good idea just to pop on here and answer it for the crew. So it's a timely question because summer is coming to an end, routines are kind of coming back. We're finding that we want to focus a little bit more on body recomposition as we head into the fall. Like I said, we have a little bit more time now with routines, kids going back to school and stuff like that, so we can. So summer fun is winding down. So if this is you and you're looking at kind of how to structure your workouts to focus on that goal, number one, I'm just going to quickly rehash this. We've talked about it a lot before, and I would be more than happy to dive into this in another mini-tute. But if body recomposition is your goal, we want to kind of look at it in a hierarchical fashion. Say that word 5 times fast. Can't do it. So number one, we want to be focusing on strength training. Number two, we want to be focusing on metabolic. And then number three is going to be that cardio. So when we're looking at body recomposition, that's kind of the way we want to prioritize our workout sessions, right? That being said, today, we're actually going to get into the nitty-gritty of, well, that's all well and good, but how do I navigate that on like a Monday to Sunday schedule while still getting rest days, right? So how do we do that? This is what we're going to talk about today. So I've laid out my little calendar here. I don't know if you can see it actually with the whiteboard. I thought I was being so snazzy using colored markers, and I just don't think they're showing up how I wanted. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And what I've done here is I've put up a couple sample weeks, right? So on the first option, I've gone strength A. And before I actually dive into this further, I want to just put a little asterisk there beside this and say, this is all based off of full body workouts, right? So if you're doing more of a split program, or you're training maybe for a slightly different goal, so the way that you've set up your workouts are a little bit more structured, so you can kind of do them back to back to back because you're working on different body parts, maybe like an upper lower split or like push pull. That's going to be kind of separate beast. So for today, we are strictly talking about full body strength sessions. Okay, back to our week. So how would we structure this for body recomposition? Well, we know we want to prioritize strength, so we have strength A on Monday, we have strength B on Wednesday, and we have strength A or B on Friday. So you will alternate which one you do week to week. And yeah, those would be the strength workouts. Metabolic, so Metcons. We would have Metcon on Tuesday and a Metcon on Saturday. And I actually set it up this way because we offer a metabolic conditioning class on Saturday mornings that some of you really love coming to, so I thought that this would be a nice way to see it laid out. So what does this look like? It looks like us doing a strength workout, a Metcon, and then strength workout B. So it'll be A, Metcon, B, and then we have a nice day of rest here. Then we have our strength A or B, and then we have Metcon, and then we have another rest day. So something to keep in mind here is on that Wednesday, if you're following a plan like this, and again, you could set this up however you want on whatever days you want that work for you. This is just kind of like a guide. So on that Wednesday workout, so that's going to be the third workout in a row, right? So we have our strength, we have our Metcon, and we have our strength. You want to pay attention, right? So all of this is well and good laid out here, but pay attention to how your body is feeling. Like, are you feeling like you're getting enough recovery and things are different enough, or varying the loads enough that on Wednesday, when you do that strength workout, you're actually able to kind of push it and get the most out of it, right? Because we want you to be able to work hard in that strength workout, to kind of lift the weight, to do the sets, to get the most out of it, right? That's what our goal is for those sessions. So you want to pay attention to that. And here's the thing, there is ideal and there's real life. So if a schedule like this is kind of what is going to fit for your life, then, and you're finding maybe that Wednesday session, you are a little bit draggy, you're a little bit more tired, but you know what, this is the way that you're going to kind of get it in, then you can look at alternating. So don't come in every Monday morning doing strength A, really fresh and recovered and feeling so excited, and then always coming into strength B feeling a little bit like, strength B, and tired. So you could come in on the following week and do strength B on the Monday and then do strength A on the Wednesday. So first example was going to be a strength, metabolic, strength, rest, strength, metabolic, rest. And the second thing about this that I want to make note of is the rest days. So that rest on Sunday is very strategic because you're going to be going into 3 days in a row here. So make sure that you are getting that rest between. And then again, this rest on Thursday, again, very strategic because you've done 3 days, you're having that rest, and then you have those 2 days. Now, those rest days, on one of them, it could look like you doing, a nice like bike ride, or going for like a low grade hike, or going swimming if it's still summertime and nice outside, or going for like long walks, like whatever that is. That could look like a little bit more steady state cardio based, like kind of more zone 2. So think like not kind of comfortably uncomfortable, just below that where you can maybe keep on a conversation. And yeah, so that's one way, not that way. That is one way that you could structure it. The other way that I have up here that you could look at doing it is we could look at doing a strength and a Metcon rest, strength, Metcon rest, and then rest. So if you have 4 days instead of the 5 days, we could look at kind of structuring it like that. So we kind of have those built-in rest. And again, these rest days, you could sub out like that steady state cardio there. Just remember when we're working on that body recomp, that steady state cardio is going to be kind of priority 3, whereas the strength and metabolic are going to be 1 and 2. So make sure you're getting these guys in first before we get these guys in. And then the last thing about the rest days is make sure you have 1 complete day of just rest. Like, you don't have to push it every day, because our bodies recover and build up on the rest, not actually during the workout. During the workout, we're kind of tearing them down. The rest, we're building them back up, and that's when they're recovering and allowing us to come back stronger to the gym. So I hope that helps. Like I said, it's a common question I've gotten this week from a few people, just kind of about how do I structure the workouts when I'm looking to train that body recomposition. I have some more time on my schedule. I have a little bit more routine, and I'd really like to focus on that. Here is how. If you have any questions about any of those things, or want me to dive in a little bit more about any of the topics, like maybe a little bit more about rest or recovery or metabolic workout, whatever it is, feel free to let me know.